Hello everyone, welcome to your next course here on Money and Banking. I'm Warren Martin. A lot of you are new to me. Some of you have been in some prior courses, but I do weekly videos that require that you watch them. I usually cover, if there's anything that needs covering course-wise, I'll cover it. I also just give little tidbits of inspiration or motivation or just some general info to keep you motivated to keep working on your courses. I usually start them out with like a little scenery or something like that. This being having been Memorial Day weekend, just do a little extra, just a reminder here. I hope everybody had a good weekend and everything. I also, because I'm an ex-military guy, it has a little different meaning for me than a lot of people. A lot of people look at Memorial Day as a holiday, hot dogs and pools and all that stuff. I kind of like to remind people what the actual purpose of it is the memory. So, but anyway, I do hope everybody had a good weekend. We still, but we also, remember why we do it. So, okay. Oh yeah, me being a military guy. If you read my bio, this is me over here back in my Army days, and this guy over here, that's me too. So anyway, so that's a little bit about me. Moving on to the course here. Um, Appreciation. Like I said, I try to give these little motivation things to try and remind people because there's a wide range of students, and everybody has jobs. Some people have 2 and 3 jobs. You have family, you got kids, you got all these different things, and sometimes we lose sight of what we're doing. And in your case, right now, you're working on a college degree. Most people do not get that opportunity. So you have something. Some people take it for granted that you get into a certain mode, and we forget to appreciate what we have. So I just bring that up as don't forget what you've got, appreciate what you have. I also have a little philosophy about school is part of your everyday life. It's not something extra you do on a Sunday night where you get everything done. That's not high school, you might have got away with that, but for college, one of the purposes you're doing college is to get a degree, to get an expertise and be a subject matter expert in something, in a topic like business. And so the material in these courses, you should be learning it, not just getting by. And so that's why I mentioned, appreciate what you got and make school part of your everyday life. If you're a coffee drinker, you don't skip your coffee. If you've got kids, you don't skip them for a week. Same thing with school. It's something you should be doing every day. It's just part of your daily habit. And I will tell you from my own experience, if you do that, you will have a lot more less stress, I will say. So just be your best at what you do. Put in 100%, and you can't expect anything more than that. All right, end of the course here. So money and banking. A lot of students enjoy this course because it kind of applies personally too. You learn some stuff to personal finance. But in the first week here, you got three chapters. Chapter 1 has to do with here we go, introduction to money and banking. Okay, and then chapter 2 will go over the financial system and how it works, how the economy works. Sometimes people misunderstand how the economy works, and if you get into the political factors, the different political parties, they have their own versions of how it works versus how it really works. So just because you hear something doesn't mean it's necessarily true. Then how money works, payments, and so forth. So as we go through the course here, we'll go through a lot of different factors. This course has a neat tool here. It has a study tool, so you can go in here and look at flashcards and so forth. So that's a little extra tool we got there. Discussions. You should all be familiar with how the discussions work. The initial post by Wednesday, 2 replies to classmates plus a reply to the instructor video. That's a graded section I do, so you're expected to do that. So this first one here is pretty straightforward on what the discussion is. Also, the discussions should be more than a sentence. It should be like a paragraph, explaining content. And same thing with replies. Saying I agree or hey, great post, Billy, that's not it. You need to have some sort of content there, and usually about a paragraph, 3, 4 sentences or so. All right. Then you got, you have an assignment, you have your quiz. Assignments are pretty straightforward. And you got the review. Make sure you're doing the review questions. Uh, it's not the other one. So go in here and look at that, and you should be okay there. And that's pretty much. You are fortunate, I think, because you don't have a project. So you're good there. Otherwise, I think that's pretty much it. As far as contact, I'm a 7-day-a-week person. I'm not like an instructor that says you can only contact me on Tuesday or something. I'm 7 days a week. You use the email system, the inbox system, or you can text me or call me. I get back pretty quick. Usually either right away or within an hour or two. I mean, depending on where I'm at or what we're doing. So don't be reluctant to get in touch with me. If you know other students have had me in prior courses, I'm very approachable. No problem contacting me. So with that, I will let you go. Another thing I do in my videos is I do a test question so that I know if you actually watched it or not, or you're just saying you watched it. So, and I'm one of those obnoxious grandparents, so I will, where did my test question go? There it is. So I've got a couple of grandkids. I got like a 6.5-year-old and 2.5-year-old. So this is the 6-year-old or 6.5-year-old here. You can let me know what you think he is doing or what he's got, and that will be the test question. And so you just, so that'll do it. I will let you go. Otherwise, yeah, I will let you go. So have a great week, and I'll talk to you next time. That will do it.